Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the channel. This is Lunar Goddess Tarot. I'm Sarah and I'll be your intuitive guide and your reader today. So I am a twin flame. I am a divine feminine. I'm an oracle and I am a guide on this journey. Welcome into our channel. We have some amazing moderators on this channel. So if you're here during the live chat, you get the benefit of benefiting from their knowledge, their wisdom, their compassion, and their personal experiences on this journey. I've handpicked my moderators, and not to say that those of you that aren't moderators aren't incredibly wonderful. Maybe I just haven't gotten to know you as well as I've gotten to know the moderators, and they really stood out to me just in their efforts to really support. And a few of them are actually, they were in our previous group, the transformational group program that we just ended in February. So Pam is one of them. You'll see her here on the channel. T is another badass feminine, and Heather as well. So look out for those names. And I want you guys to feel supported on this journey. So that being said, I'm here to do another reading for you. And we are in the pre-launch. We are in the early bird registration for the April Transformational Twin Flame Group Coaching Program with myself and Holly. Holly is the Twin Flame Healer. She is the only person that I would recommend that you do your healings with. She's the only person that I put my energy in the hands of. She's the only person that I trust. So you get two very experienced and seasoned coaches and healers. You get 8 total calls per month. You also, I'm sorry, not per month. You get 8 total calls in the 4 months that we're together. You also have access basically 24/7 through our social media group, which is private. It's not fake book. It's a private social media group. It's much more, it's private and it's just safer. And you have access to myself and Holly within that group to ask us questions, to share, and also access to everyone else in the group who decides to join, because not everyone will join the social group, but most people will. And you have just that direct private access to Holly and myself on your journey. And we are going to be tackling this twin flame journey. What is it truly for? What does it mean? Why are you on this journey? Why have you experienced the longing for this person? Can that be fixed? Can that be healed? And we're gonna have all levels. We're gonna accept divine feminines, divine masculines, a female divine masculine, a male divine feminine may join the group. And it's not about gender, it's all about energy. And everyone's gonna have different experiences. Right? There might be a divine masculine who is in a karmic situation. There might be a divine feminine who says, I'm the one in the karmic situation or karmic marriage. So we're going to be able to see all points of view. And we're also going to give you guys at least 2 workbooks, which is going to help you work through this journey. It's going to help you think deeper, but get more clarity, get more understanding. And there's going to be different people in different levels of the journey, so you can benefit from each other. We want you guys to reach inner union. That's the ultimate goal of this journey. That inner union, that physical union is the icing on the cake. It's a cherry on top. But first you have to be able to reach that inner union. So that is the ultimate goal, to help you find your purpose, your mission in this lifetime. And that's what we're here for. So we're super excited to start this program with you guys. This early bird special is running until, and it saves you $600 if you pay in full. It saves you $400 if you do the payment plan. And it's running until March 13th, midnight Pacific Standard Time. So plenty of time to join. If you want to join, you can take a look at the community tab, and I have information there. I have the link for the website where you can just click and buy. But if you need a payment plan, just reach out to me. twinflameunioncoaching@gmail.com. And I'll put that in the description box below. So reach out to me, say, hey, I want to do it, but I need the payment plan, and we'll get you set up. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and get started. And I hope to see many of you in the program. You're going to get the treat of having 2 of our seasoned fellow divine feminines from the first group who have volunteered to be moderators in the second group. So you guys are really getting a lot. You're getting a lot packed into this 4 months, so we can't wait. So because of what's going on with the energies of March, I'm just gonna dive right in. You guys know that I'm divine truth, that's my soul. My soul is divine truth, so I'm here to spit it out. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this journey and tell you it's all fluffy rainbows and butterflies. What this is a journey inward. It's a journey through the self and to the self. We signed up for this before we were born. So we knew exactly what we were getting into, even if there are days where we feel like I want to crawl out of my skin. I'm done with this journey. I don't want to be on this journey. To hell with that person, to hell with this journey, even to hell with you, Sarah, and the readings. That's fine, because those are normal things to experience, and I've experienced them myself. But what's happening here in the month of March is it's sort of like we're still in the energies of, I'm gonna rewind that. We're not still in the energies of December. You guys remember how December was so incredibly challenging on many, many levels? Well, what we're seeing now in the month of March here is sort of a return or a rerun of some of those energies. So it feels very stagnant. It feels yucky. It feels almost filthy, like it's a weird energy, like a dirty energy, a mucky energy, where you might actually feel like you need to take a couple showers a day. It's really weird. And there's a lot of physical complaints coming to the surface. A lot of physical pain, especially neck and shoulders, guys. It's kind of sort of accumulated in those areas, but you also might be experiencing some lower chakra symptoms, and mostly in the root chakra, if I'm being honest, because the masculines are taking strides forward. They're leaving behind karmic relationships and situations like never before, and so it's causing them to feel unbalanced, and it's causing them to feel like, I can't get my grip. I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. Like, they know they need to end these connections. They know they need to end these toxic relationships with bosses, or with money, or with power, or prestige, or all of those things that I talk about, right, with the distorted masculine energy, but they don't know necessarily what the next step is. So they're feeling very, I just heard inferior, like they're feeling like they're on shaky ground. Their self-esteem is being rocked. So you're going to feel that in the lower chakras. It can feel like a gallstone, a kidney stone. And of course, medical disclaimer, like if you guys think you have a medical issue, please see a doctor. I have to say that. But these ascension symptoms are very, very powerful right now. They're very loud, especially the physical, the sensations you're experiencing in the body. The emotional sensations are there too. Like some of you are like, I just want to go home. I want off this damn planet. Okay, so I want you to know you're not alone. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm delivering this message. You're not alone in feeling that way. It's okay to feel that way. I want you guys to know you're fully supported and you're safe. You are safe, you are safe, you are safe, okay? This is not an easy journey, guys. It's not the soulmate journey, okay? We didn't choose that, we chose this. So Page of Materials, yeah, that's the masculine's energy coming up, guys. We have this energy, this beautiful depiction here of, the Pages is in more of a boyish energy. It sort of speaks to the energy of starting something fresh, but not really having the wherewithal, like not really knowing what comes next or what to do next. The ego can still be playing out when you're dealing with Pages. As you reach knighthood, as you reach queenhood and kinghood, the ego starts to dissipate and dissolve, right? It kind of collapses within itself. But there's still some ego here playing out for a lot of these masculines with the Page energy. But they are being, you can see here, she's being drawn. She's being drawn towards that which is beautiful. And also stability, because the materials here, this is the Pentacles energy, the Pentacles suite. So with the Pentacles energy, which I always like to see in a twin flame reading, because it talks about the 3D. It talks about bringing stability in foundations into the 3D. That's what the masculine's working on, but he's at the very beginning of this journey. So yes, your masculines are working on healing from addictions. Yes, they're working on getting out of toxic situations, and that can be different for all of them, whatever the situation may be. Yes, they know that they need to do better and be better, and they're trying to become the best version of themselves, but it's also very challenging right now for the masculine because they've been held back for so long, like not even just in this lifetime, guys, and we talk about this in a lot more detail in the program. Why the masculines, why do they cheat? Why do they lie? Why do they choose karmic partners? Why are they so attached to money and status and prestige and titles and accolades? Why do they need these things, these medals and honors? Why do they have to have this? Why isn't it enough just to be with the divine feminine and choose her? Okay, we talk about that. We get more in depth because There's so much more to say about the Divine Masculine's journey. There's so much more to talk about. They've been held back in shackles for eons, lifetimes. They're now finally breaking free. The world, the collective, is finally breaking free. So this is not easy energy. And those of us that signed up to be the light bearers and the way showers are feeling the effects of the collective awakening right now, okay? Things will get easier come April, guys. Hold on, please hold on with me until April. Just hold tight. You have to trust me. Trust that what I'm saying is true. Trust that what I'm saying is real. And trust that what I'm saying is going to be honored, okay, in the grander scheme of things. There's a purpose, there's a reason for why we're experiencing what we're experiencing right now. So it's interesting to see the Magician and the Nine of Cups come up surrounding the Page of Pentacles. So Nine of Cups is that, so sorry about the noise, guys. I don't know what to say. It's extremely loud. I apologize. The Nine of Cups is this is a person who's very tuned into like wish fulfillment and what they want. So this is the beginning of them going after what they want, the Page of Materials. It's the beginning of the journey to finally to feel worthy of receiving their deepest desires and goals and dreams and pursuing that, being in pursuit of that. The Magician energy is having the tools that you need at your disposal and being able to just pull them out. Like, here's the wand, right? Here's the cup, here's the pentacle. Here's the fire energy that I need to start a project, to initiate something, to move forward, okay? Like having those, here's the swords energy, so I'm able to tell the truth. I'm able to speak clearly and directly. They're able to, what is the word I'm searching for? Manipulate their reality. That's what's happening. They're manipulating their reality because they want what they want. And no matter who they're with, guys, the Divine Masculine is always thinking about the Divine Feminine as much as you're thinking about them. They just have a way to compartmentalize their life. It's just what the masculine energy does. They can compartmentalize. And so it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind, but only to a certain degree. At night, when things are quiet, when they're only with themselves, the karmic partner is asleep, or they've had a fight with a karmic partner, or whatever the situation is, the masculine thinks about the feminine. And there's a lot of sentimentality in the experiences and the time that you've spent together, even if it's been short, because oftentimes for twin flames, you don't necessarily come together for long periods of time in the beginning. You come together in spurts. It's one way you know that you're in a twin flame connection. You always come back to each other, but you might spend a large amount of time alone. And you might do this cycle of come together for a day or two separation, come together for a week separation. And then you come to a place where you're more balanced within, and that reflects on the outside. This is all stuff we're gonna cover in the program, guys. How to balance yourself internally. Guys, if you don't balance yourself internally, I know everyone wants physical union, damn it, I know it. But if you don't reach inner union with yourself, you have no way of reaching outer physical union. You have to reach a place of inner union in order to reach that place of outer union. It's so within, so without, right? You have to be able to achieve that internally first. Your counterpart will reflect back to you, this goes for both counterparts, will reflect back to you your fears, your desires, your trauma, until you heal that. So if your counterpart is, let's say, ignoring you, why are they ignoring me? They're such an asshole. No, they're not. They're acting as the divine mirror to show you where within yourself you are neglecting you. They don't want to hurt you. This is not a toxic connection, by the way, guys. It's not. I don't care what other people say. This is not a toxic connection. Can there be toxic elements? Can it appear that way? Yes, but at the core, the truth, the spiritual truth of this connection, there is no toxicity. This is love. It's unconditional love. Unconditional love means helping the other person to reach their truest and highest potential. That's what you're doing. It's a journey, guys. It's not a destination, it's a journey. You're taking this journey. Think of it as a marathon, not a sprint. You can't achieve this overnight. And anybody who's selling you a quick fix, manifest your twin instantly, is bullshit. There's work that needs to be done, okay? There's work that needs to be done. Many of you are ancient souls, and you've lived lifetimes upon lifetimes. So yes, we know that the masculines are currently in hermit energy. We understand why, right? We do, guys, right? Shake your head, yes. We understand why they're in hermit energy. They need this time and space to process their emotions, to be able to initiate this beginning, and to be able to understand their own powers to create, to bring something into fruition. You guys, you are the example. You're setting the example for your masculine by respecting yourself. This is how the twin flame journey works. Let's say you need to set a boundary with your masculine because you want to end a cycle of them coming in and out whenever they please. So you put up a boundary and say, I will no longer tolerate this. You may come in when you're ready to be committed to me. Masculine disappears. They go into hermit mode. They disappear for weeks, months, days, I don't know, hours, years, I don't know. Guess what? This is your time to grow. This is your time to heal. This is your time to heal those relationships in your life that need healing. Mother, father, siblings, friends, relationship to self, relationship to God. This is your chance to get right with self and to get right with God, whoever God is for you, okay? Your higher power. If you're on this journey, you have a higher power of some sort. You can't be an atheist to be on the twin flame journey, I don't think, because you have to believe in something to get through it simply. Like, I'm not there's no judgment here, but I don't see how that would even work, because you need something to be able to you need to have hope. So this hermit energy, guys, is revealing. It's a revealing energy. Look how this person sits there and look at the light that's coming. It's a light, it's their own light that's being revealed to them. You are powerful, divine masculine. You have everything that you need to create the life that you truly want. But they have to believe that they don't have to have everything perfect in order to come forward to you also. And, you know, I feel like the masculines who have been silent right now, or who have been silent for several months, maybe even a year and a half, these are the masculines that have really buckled down to do the work. Okay, they're buckling down. They're going to show you a new version of themselves when they step forward again. I know you guys are having heart openings, divine feminines, because I can feel it. I can tap into the collective. It's sometimes quite painful. And I know a lot of you can do that as well. So you tap into the energy of the collective, of what's happening, what is, you know, it's profound. It's a profound experience, especially when I tap into the masculines, which, you know, my heart has been opening profoundly, just way beyond the twin flame journey, for all of humanity, for every person I meet, everything I encounter. Everything has become a miracle. Everything is a miracle. A breath, a butterfly, a light that turns on magically, instantaneously. The things that we take for granted, a smile, the taste of food. Everything is a miracle. Every moment is a blessing. This is the heart awakening. This is what's causing the masculine to be able to tap into their magician energy, which will help them to come out of this retreat mode and help them to manifest the life of their dreams. They're about to get very honest with themselves. Look, I do love you. I just don't know how to show you right now. So somebody needed to hear that, because things are not what they seem. There is some deception still in the mix in terms of what is the masculine really doing, what are they really thinking, and how do they feel about you. Just because they're not showing you doesn't mean, or they're not calling you or showing up on your doorstep with roses like people do in the 3D, doesn't mean that they don't love you and that you are not at the center of everything that they do. Remember, this is a spiritual connection first and foremost. I want to contact you, but I'm not sure what to say or how to approach you. Right on par with what I've been saying. They want to contact you, but they're being held back because there's still work to be done. Now, I feel like they're still having good days and bad days. So I feel like on the one hand, they are definitely making strides forward, healing addictions, leaving karmic situations behind, quitting jobs, you know, maybe even moving closer to you. Don't attach to that, but for some of you, moving closer to you or planning a move of some sort. And a lot of them are solitary or will be spending some solitary time. Don't take this personally, guys. You needed solitary time to heal also. There was a time in your journey where you would have told your masculine, I just need to be alone right now. Now, a lot of masculines have said this and then they go back to a karmic partner and the feminine calls bullshit. I thought you said you wanted to be alone. Why are you back with this person? You need to heal. No amount of pointing the finger and telling them what they need to do is going to help them. The best thing you can do is to move forward physically on your journey, which will help them move forward. When you're stagnant and stuck in your thoughts, processes, or those cycles, they're gonna be stuck. You're gonna see them stuck in a karmic relationship. They're miserable, but they're gonna stay there. You have to look back and see what the reflection is showing you guys. It's the divine mirror. So what else does the divine masculine want to say? I'm worried about you moving on, right? Because they're like, I know it's not time yet to come forward, but I do love you. I just don't know how to show you. And at the same time, I worry that you'll find something better. But the irony of that is that they probably told you you deserve better. You should go out and find something better and I'll be happy for you when you do, which is a load of shit. It's a crock of shit, by the way. They don't want anyone else to be with you. They say that because they lack self-love. They don't feel worthy of a connection like this. Okay, look, on the bottom of the deck, I regret what I said to you. When your masculine said, you just should be with someone else, you deserve better, I'm not good enough, I can't make you happy, I can't see how this could work, we should just be friends. A number of excuses that they'll give you. It's because they felt unworthy, but they are regretting that now, because now a lot of you have been like, fine, I'm moving on then. A lot of you dug deep to find the courage to move forward with or without your counterpart, and now they're watching it play out in the physical. You're making moves, you're making strides, feminine, and they feel this, and they're really concerned that perhaps you may not want to be with them when all is said and done. That you may actually choose somebody else. And you could. You have free will. You could choose someone else. And they recognize that now. They're like, did I mess up the best thing that ever happened to me? So they're going through a little bit of self-blame right now. There is a lot of sexual energy, a lot of desire, okay? A little deeper down into the root chakra. This is a layer or level of the root chakra, desire. Lots of romantic feelings coming to the surface right now for these divine masculines. They have a lot of ideas about, they're feeling very creative and inspired by you. You know, these two lower chakras here, the root and the sacral. It's, you know, the womb chakra, the root chakra, the safety chakra, the security chakra. These represent the masculine carving out something new. And I feel like the ideas here of the sacral chakra lines up beautifully with the Magician and the Page of Pentacles, because they are creating a new way of living, a new way of being, and a new way of interacting with this world. and with you also. Present, right? The power of the present moment, being present in their lives, really awakening. See, there's an ascension ladder here. There's an ascension ladder that they're starting to see more clearly. They're starting to really live more authentically. I don't know if that's the word that I'm searching for. They're living from the heart versus living from the mind more. Although they're not out of the woods yet, but they're starting to they don't want to live in the past, and they're tired of trying to predict the future. They're just so tired. Like the things they said to you, like this could never work, how could this work long term? They're regretting that because now they see that you're actually the perfect person for them. You're the only one who is brave enough to step to them. You're the only one who's like, yo, you are acting like an asshole, or you have an addiction. You need to look at this. You need to heal this because it's affecting your life. The feminine is the only one not scared, because she's not scared to lose the masculine because she knows the connection can never be broken. In every lifetime, you will find one another. And this lifetime was orchestrated for these divine connections. Okay, we came here at this time knowing the trials and tribulations we would face because we are warriors. We are warriors of the heart and soul. And we don't take no for an answer. Oh, you tell me I can't do that? That just makes me want to do it more. I just want to do it more. Right? I just want to prove you wrong, world. I want to prove anyone, all the naysayers wrong, and that's what we're here to do. So the masculines know that they know that you're frustrated with them, guys. They do. They know you're frustrated. They know you're feeling impatient. They know you're feeling annoyed. They know you wish things would move faster. And this is the sacral work that the feminine needs to do right now. And this is where the masculine's like, look, I'm in your sacral. I'm in your sacral chakra. I'm in your root chakra here. And I know you want things to move forward. And I also know that divine timing is at play. Have patience, my dear. Just because you see yourself physically aging. And by the way, that's one of the things that's coming up right now is body hate or body shame. And a lot of feminines and masculines both feel like they've aged like 10 years this month. I do see that shifting. I do see that reversing, but it's even looking at my own face in the mirror, I look gaunt. My face is very thin. Not the rest of the body, just the face. Damn it. Just kidding. Sort of. But yeah, the face is gaunt, the face is thin, and you might feel weathered or aged at this time, okay? There's just so much that's churning and that's happening. Unconditional love, I don't know how this works. I don't think I've ever felt this before. The masculine is trying to understand this unconditional love connection. And they're understanding this is not the same as codependence, okay? It's not the same as being a doormat. They've been codependent in their, even if it doesn't look like it, codependency is very sneaky. They've been codependent in their karmic relationships. And they have made decisions out of fear instead of decisions from a place of truth. So they've let the head, the mind, lead the way when the heart should have been the one that was in charge, right? So they're recognizing that when they step to you and they're coming from a place of congestion in the head, okay, they're trying to logically understand this or logically work through this. They notice that it pushes you away, that it may trigger you, and they notice that this creates separation because the divine feminine's coming from the heart. So they're starting to understand that in order to open that door again, because the door is only cracked open at this time, a lot of you have slammed it shut and you've reopened it just a little bit. They're starting to understand that the way to truly communicate to you and to step to you is by being authentic and in their integrity. They have to be able to be in their integrity, because the divine feminine can sniff out a liar or a thief or a cheater from a mile away. Don't come to me with lies, she says. Don't come to me with half-truths. Don't come to me with any of that. Don't come to me with that player mentality. I want nothing to do with that. The feminine knows that she deserves to be number one in the masculine's life, the only one and number one. And she will take nothing less. So the masculine has his work cut out for him, yes. But I see that he's starting to understand what he needs to do and how he needs to approach you. This is about approaching this connection in a different way, because it hasn't worked in the past to approach you the way he's approached karmics, the way he's approached women or men in the 3D, right? It hasn't worked that way. The masculine has to approach the feminine in a manner that's going to speak to her. That means truth must be spoken. Honor must be at the top of the masculine's list. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but he has to be honorable. You know, the feminine has been hurt by masculine energy for long enough. She's just simply not having it anymore. When she senses there's toxic masculine energy, even if it's just someone she's having a conversation with, she will walk away. She will have nothing to do with that. She doesn't find it funny, it's not endearing, it's not cute, it's not sexy, it's just wrong, and she will walk away. So we're learning a lot, guys. We're very much, you know, in the throes of the journey this month of March. I look forward to delivering messages next month. I'm pretty depleted and drained myself this month, and along with the move. So I'm actually going to probably go rest. But I wanted to really, I knew this message needed to get out. It takes a lot of energy for me to deliver these messages. I really appreciate if you would like and subscribe to the channel, share the videos. These are just simple, easy ways to support the work that I'm doing, to give back, to create that balanced, you know, give and take here, and understand how much it takes for us readers to deliver these messages. And if you ever feel so called, I have an Amazon wish list. I have some card decks down there. I have candles and other things like that. I'll probably add a few things here for the new house. So if anyone ever feels like, you know what, I'm being called to do this, you can check that out, but there's no pressure whatsoever at any point in time. I love you guys very much. And I thank you very much for watching this video, for giving back in any way. Thank you to my moderators for being amazing as always. And thank you to everyone on this journey. God bless, and I'll see you guys soon.